Hey guys, it is Coco. Welcome back to my room. And as you can see by the setting where I'm sitting right now, by the way, should I turn on the fairy lights? Would you see them? That'd be cute. Yeah, I think it's cute actually. So I asked you guys on Instagram and on Snapchat to submit questions for a Q&A video, and you guys did. So let's get right into answering some of y'all's questions. So by the way, if you follow me closely on Instagram and Snapchat, because I post these like pictures like this, like please send me some questions for a Q&A video, and it's an hour ago and now I'm already filming it. So if you keep an eye on my Instagram and you reply right away, there's a big chance that you'll actually end up in the video. Okay, first question is, where do you live? I live in the Netherlands, close to Amsterdam. I don't actually live in Amsterdam. I live in a town nearby, but I spend most of my time in Amsterdam. Frederic asks, if you could change anything in the world at this moment, what would it be? I think that's such a complicated question, but I feel like one thing that bothers me personally right now, and like I can give like this perfect answer that's completely politically correct and like about world peace or whatever, but I don't have any knowledge about that. And I find it also really annoying when people pretend to have so much knowledge about what's going on in the world while, you know, you don't. I'm convinced I don't know. I have no idea from my little room here in the Netherlands that I understand the whole world and how it all works. So yeah, my answer might not be completely politically correct, but I just feel like traveling should be easier. I think it should be cheaper and easier to get to places, because right now traveling for me is like unreachable because I just don't have the money while I work my ass off, and I'm like, I just feel like that should be something easier because I think it really shapes you as a person to be able to travel. My boyfriend Max asks, what's your favorite Pokemon? My favorite Pokemon, this is one that he's gonna get. My favorite Pokemon is Snorlax. Marijn Steven, oh, I need to text him by the way, asks, what would you change about yourself? Let's just not go about physical because I think that's just not important. I think I would want to be easier contented, because I always constantly feel like there's stuff missing in my life or whatever, and I'm never just content and happy in the moment. Well, I am sometimes, but I have so many of these moments where I'm just at home and I'm like, I hate this about my life, I hate this about my life, I want to do this and this and this different, and I'm like, no, that's not okay. You should, you know, be happy and glad about where you are in the moment more. Ivona asks, any tips on starting your own business? Just fucking do it. Favorite music at the moment? I'm kind of, you know, with music I'm kind of fed up right now because I always listen to Spotify when I'm in the train, and I'm in the train a lot, and I've just recently not been able to find any good music that I like that's like new and refreshing and everything. And I kind of like deep house, like a lot of bass and stuff. Like I can't really explain my taste in music, but the top 50 I've just heard so many fucking times and it doesn't ever change. Like it's always the same. I'm just so over it. Dan asks, do you ever plan on moving to the US? I don't know if I would move to the US, but I do definitely want to go there a few times. I don't think that I would feel necessarily at home in the US. Not because there's anything wrong with the US, but I'm so used to Dutch living and Dutch behaviors, because I've heard from so many people that it's quite a culture shock going from the Netherlands to the US. So I don't know, I don't know if I would live there, but I would definitely want to go there. It's one of my dreams, to come by and also to meet some of you guys. Like that would be amazing. I'm sorry if I'm butchering your name right now, but Artila Doganash asks, where do you see yourself in 10 years? Hopefully living on my own. Hopefully I have a car, a home, and a good business and a lot of traveling. That's like my goals. I don't want to have kids. Like it would be awesome to have a relationship still, like that's definitely a goal, but like it's not a main priority. I always feel like, you know, you're also gonna be good on your own. Like I love my boyfriend so fucking much, but like that doesn't mean my happiness does not depend on other people. That's something that I think it's so important in life, to make sure that your happiness always depends on yourself and that you don't need other people. Like people can make your life so much more beautiful. Like that's true. Like for me, Max does, but I'm also good on my own, and everyone should be. That's not anything wrong. Like that's a good thing to make sure that you provide your own happiness in the first place. Which city do you want to live in when you're older, and why? I want to live in Amsterdam. It's just like my hometown. There's no place on earth where oh my god, my friend Colinda is like texting me and calling me right now because of an ad that I'm in on TV right now. I'll talk to you guys about that in a vlog. Keep an eye on my vlog channel if you want to know in what TV commercial I am in right now. It's kind of major, so she's like calling me. Amsterdam has such a... The vibe of Amsterdam literally is just don't pretend to be anything ever. Just be yourself. That's just Amsterdam. Don't pretend to be anything. Because Dutch people, if you brag about your job, your car, in your home, Dutch people will just be like, you're such an asshole. Like, they don't want to ever talk to you and everyone's gonna hate you. If you pretend, just in Amsterdam, if you want to walk around with your head like one of those furry trolls, that's fine. That's 100% okay and normal and fine. Like, that's Amsterdam, and please don't pretend to be better than you are, because people will hate you and never want to talk to you. How did you develop your personal style, and what are your fashion inspirations? When it comes to my personal style, it's changed a lot over the years, and basically just my personal style right now is just really sleek, I guess. I'm kind of a little bit overly colorful. I like colorful still, but like it has to just be done really right, and at the moment I just don't have anything in my closet that I feel like is colorful done right. But mostly like I like Zara. My biggest fashion inspiration is just Italian and Spanish fashion, where it's like really sleek cut and airy. Like, that's just what I really like. When did you get your first period? I was really late. I was 15 actually. Which fashion store is your current favorite? Zara is always my favorite. How are you feeling right now? Right now I'm feeling a little bit overwhelmed. I'm fine. But this morning I had my first driving lesson, which you would have known if you watch my vlogs. Or maybe my vlog is actually going up a few days later. I don't really know. Like, I just upload my vlogs, like, and I don't really have, I have scheduled days where I upload, but I'm just not one of those YouTubers that really like plans out and like gets to work on it. Like, I always kind of have videos because I love making videos, so it's like really no problem. But I'm a little bit overwhelmed because it was quite a lot to take in. I actually went on the road already, like drove, and I came home and I just kind of almost passed out because like sleeping, because I'm just so tired from it. Like, everything, there's just so much that happened, you know. It's just, I don't know, I can't explain. What about Italy? Have you ever been there? I've actually never been to Italy, so I definitely do want to go there once. My biggest regret in life, I don't really think I have a regret, and I feel like if you do, oh my god, I almost just fell off my bed. If you do have a big regret in your life, let it go, because there's no point in that. And anything beautiful that you have right now, just realize that that is because of the path that you followed, and you're always right where you're supposed to be. So I don't have a regret, because look at me, I'm sitting right here talking to you guys. Like, I'm so privileged and lucky to be able to do this and to, you know, have you guys supporting me and around me, so I don't have any regrets. What are your ways of staying positive? P.S. I love you so much. I love you so much too. That was from Sumaya. Being positive is basically a choice too. Remember that. The sun is shining, and even if the sun is not shining, life is beautiful. You're alive, you're breathing, and you'll be okay. And that's just something to constantly tell yourself, because happiness is kind of a choice. There's a lot of people who feel like, you know, happiness just kind of happens and you just wait until you're happy again. But no, you can actually work on that. You can buy yourself books, or find a hobby, or watch YouTubers that you really love and make yourself happy. So it's not necessarily something that you just like sit back and wait to be happy again. What is your opinion on Harambe? Is it really wrong that I just don't know who that is? I don't follow the news, you guys. And maybe you guys find that really weird or wrong, but I try to stay away from news as much as I can, because there is so much information and trouble in there that I can't do anything about, you know? I can't change it, I can't reflect it back on my life, so I just kind of don't look at it. I get this question so much, what is your weight and your height? And there's nothing, it's not like I'm ashamed of that, so I'm going to tell you guys what my weight and my heights are. But I don't know why that's like interesting or important or whatever, but I don't feel like it should be anything to be ashamed of, your weight or your height. It's just numbers, and like they don't define you. So I'm 167 centimeters tall and I weigh around 60 kilograms. I kind of have been plateaued like around there for the past year, so that's like my weight. So if you want to convert that to pounds, I don't really know exactly how much it is, but 60 kilograms. Didi Susie has a lot of questions, so I'm going to pick a few. Are you going to uni? No, I'm going to be doing full-time YouTubing for a year at least. Have you ever had a job? Yes, I've worked in a supermarket before. How was it? I really actually liked it. I enjoy it. I enjoy working. The problem just was that they just, with their scheduling, they scheduled me really often for a really short period of time, sometimes just 1.5 hours, where I would come out of school, have to go there right away, work for 1.5 hours. I would travel there, half an hour to there, half an hour back, so like I would have spent an hour getting there and then only working an hour and a half, going back home, being completely exhausted and having no time to do any YouTubing whatever anymore, which would have been no problem, but I basically made no money there. So it was really like, there was no point in me doing that over YouTube, so I decided to just go full-time YouTubing. Ariane asks, is Kodav your boyfriend? No, Kodav's not my boyfriend, but I love him though. Do you like ketchup? I never used to like ketchup, but I'm trying to get into it more because it's so much more healthy than mayo, because it's a lot less fatty, so I'm trying to. Who are your idols? My idol used to be Trisha Paytas, and then she just completely went off the rails, and then for a while I was like, you know, this is Trisha, like what do you guys expect? So like I'm completely okay with it, but now suddenly I'm getting a little bit tired of it. I'm like, no bitch. I saw this video, and like the first time she broke up and I saw this video of this person, and she was like, you know, this wasn't necessarily for media attention, but if they get back together again, like she heard it from someone, like if they get back together, that was the plan, and then it would have been for like drama and publicity. And yeah, they did that like 3 times, so I'm really kind of done with it. I don't know, I miss her bubbly personality. Isabella has a bunch of questions too. First one is, how have you become so confident and happy within yourself and your life? You're such a vibrant and positive person, and it's hard to be like that. The first thing that's really important to remember is that everyone is still human. I still have my moments where I'm just really down, especially YouTube comments get me down a lot, and I don't want them to do that to me, but they do. And you know, it's okay to have ups and downs. Actually, it's healthy to have ups and downs, because if you have downs, then you know what your ups are, you know what I mean? So but it's a choice. I work on it every single day. Frank asks, I'm a huge fan, may I have your phone number? Frank, of course you can have my phone number. Frank is a friend, by the way. Wow, I've got so many questions on Snapchat. If you could have your own planet, what would you name it, and how many countries would it have? What a good question. If I had my own planet, it would be pink and purple and gold and blue and green. It would have like a lot of ombre everywhere, like a lot of beautiful sights to take pictures of. The lighting would be soft and mellow and beautiful and just always warm, like around 30 degrees Celsius, like, or no 25 degrees Celsius to 27 degrees Celsius. I don't know what I would call it, but that would be kind of like how it was. You would always feel comfortable, and it would have a lot of cities. And okay, basically you'd have one land with a really big city with a lot of really tall buildings, and they're all made of glass, and it's beautiful. And then around it, it would have one big beach, and that would be amazing and tropical. What do you like most about making videos? I think the interaction with you guys. I don't always have a lot of time to reply to comments because my videos go online at night where I live, so that you guys in America get to watch it during the day, so I'm not on my phone or anything, but I do really enjoy your guys' comments the most about making videos. Would you ever move to Japan or New York City? I don't know if I would move, but I definitely want to stay there for like half a year or something like that. How many languages do you speak? I speak Dutch, English, a little bit of French, a little bit of Spanish, and I used to be able to read Latin, but I don't know if I can still do that. because I've just not done that for a really long time. What is your perfect pizza? My perfect pizza is a pizza with spinach. Those are so good. They're my favorite ones. So thank you guys so much for watching this Q&A. I do definitely want to do these more. I also do want to do live streams more often. I might just do one tonight, actually. Those are going to be on my vlog channel, link down below. Because I love interacting with you guys, and I have a lot more time to do that now. So yeah, why not? So I'll see you in my next video. Love you. Bye.